Hi, this is Seth LeBlanc, and I'm the Assistive Technology Coordinator for the Foundation for Blind Children. Welcome to another Tech Tips Tuesday. The product that we're going to be talking about today is called the Patriot, and basically it is a wearable low vision device. It's a magnification device. It has OCR features. To talk about this today with me, I have Elizabeth Evans from Independence Low Vision. Hi, Elizabeth.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Thanks
I'm
for thanks for joining us. Do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself and your company before we get started?
Sure, thank you. I'm the owner of Independence Low Vision. We're proudly offering assistive technology devices and personal service to the blind and visually impaired throughout the Arizona state and many surrounding states.
Do you have a website you'd like to give a shout out for?
Perfect, thank you. It's www.independencelowvision.com.
All right. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. Now, this Patriot, you came and showed this to us here at FBC, and we thought it was pretty interesting. And we have one of our former students kind of experimenting with it right now. Thanks for lending that out, by the way,
No problem.
to help us out. And maybe you could tell us a little bit about it and who the target market is and what it can do.
Wonderful, thank you. Yes, the Patriot ViewPoint is a wearable device. Works similar to the CCTV, but it's a wearable. So it weighs 1.2 pounds, has a 101 degrees field of view. It has a Samsung phone on the front of it, so it has a 12 megapixel camera that it's operating with on the Samsung phone. Comes with a 1-year warranty. It offers a trackpad on the side of it, which enables you to swipe forward for magnification, swipe backward for magnification. You're able to change the brightness on here. You're able to go through about 11 color modes. So you can have like original mode, high contrast mode, and then your other modes on there, for instance, like black and white, white on black, yellow on blue, things like that. They do have 2 different modes that other don't offer, which are edge mode. I kind of like to think of them kind of like the cartoon modes that you would have maybe reading the funny pages. So people like to use those to identify steps maybe, or to see, I have a gentleman who uses an electrical panel. It really helps identify what's there. You cannot use the wearable to walk around in because it blocks out your peripheral view. However, I have people put them up on their forehead, walk around to their destination, put them back on, be able to see what's around, and then be able to use them that way. They do offer voice commands, which is really nice. So you can say make bigger, make smaller, change color. This offers text to speech. So you can press a read button on the side where it can capture what's in front of it and read it out loud to you, which makes it very nice. Feature for it. Most of the time, the target market is somebody who wants to be able to see something in the distance. So I have people who, maybe need to view a play, view their grandchildren out playing a sports, watch TV. Like you said, it's being loaned to somebody there who wants to see the instrument panel of something. I have some people who want to do beadwork and it keeps their hands free, so they're able to do that. But really stuff in the distance is very good. You can use it for near. Head movement though is a little bit different because that is magnified. So it takes a little bit of hand coordination and training to use these. There is a fine focus knob on the top so we can focus in a little bit better, not just magnifying and zooming in and out, but we can focus that in, and they can wear their glasses on with this as well or not wear their glasses underneath. It depends what looks best to them.
Wow, that's really cool. So it can be used like for intermediate distances, for doing crafts and hobbies and stuff, as well as for going to sporting events and the theater and stuff like that. So it seems like it's pretty versatile.
It can, and it can also be used for reading. I just stress on reading. It's a little more challenging just because you're moving your head and moving the paper at the same time. People really need to get used to that because that head movement is magnified, but people can do it. It's not an absolute no. It just takes a little practice.
Right. If you have like 8x magnification, then your motion is magnified 8x as well. So it
That's
would be
correct.
something you'd have to get used to. But boy, that sounds like a really useful tool, especially about the OCR. Now, does this require an internet connection for if you're going to do OCR, or is it all done on board?
It's all done on board. So that's the wonderful thing. There is no OCR connection needed. I mean, no internet connection needed. So that's the really nice part. It's everything is encapsulated in the device itself. It does have 1 hour of continuous use battery. It does use a fast charger, which is magnetic, so you don't have to plug in to figure out which way to plug in. And you can always use it while it's being charged. So you can even carry a portable charger if you want and continue to charge it while you're using it.
Just for anyone who wants to know about that, that's exactly what I would recommend. They're pretty cheap nowadays. These portable chargers, you can buy. I have like a 35,000 milliamp hour battery that easily fits. It doesn't fit in the pocket of like a pair of jeans or something, but it does fit in a small backpack pocket or purse pocket. It would fit in a hip sack. It's not very big. It's basically a 3 by 5 inch by maybe 2 inch size. And really you can have them for $40 or less. So if I were going to recommend this, I would recommend someone get a battery pack as well. But it really isn't as daunting as it was years ago to have to carry a battery pack around
Absolutely.
with you. So I want to make that clear to everybody. It's not like you've got to take a backpack full of battery with you or something like that.
Absolutely. It's been very, very easy for people to use, and we provide battery packs if people want them. We can get them very inexpensive for them.
Just out of curiosity, will the OCR recognize text at any kind of distance? So, for example, let's say I walk into the fast food restaurant and I want to read the menu on the wall. If I can actually find it visually, if I hit the OCR button, will it OCR at distance as long as the thing's in view?
That's correct. Yes, it will. As long as
That's
it's in view and it can visually see it through the camera, yes, it will OCR it. If it cannot see it through the camera, it won't OCR it. It's called text to speech, so it's not full page OCR. It's whatever it can fit in that camera, it will OCR it.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah,
I mean, if you're far away from something, it can fit a pretty decent amount of it in there, though, as long as you're actually looking at it. So I think
correct.
that's really a cool feature as well.
Very well. Yep.
Well, I think that's great. I appreciate you being here with us today. And I encourage anyone with questions about low vision products to definitely reach out to Elizabeth. She's super knowledgeable. She is super friendly. And she's the kind of person that you would definitely want to get your information from if you're considering purchasing some low vision products here in Arizona.
Thank you so much for having me, Seth. I appreciate it. And if anybody has any questions on the Patriot ViewPoint, please give us a call and we'll be happy to help.
Thank you very much.